This court finds the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, guilty as charged, fucking lost. God damn it. The accused will surrender to the court immediately, to be held pending trial at a higher court within a month from today's date. This is all. The court is adjourned. Fuck. Wait! Who was that just now? Huh? What? Larry? Ah, what are you doing here? Listen, you gotta listen to me, man. I was there in the park the night of the murder. I wasn't sure about it until just yesterday. But today I remembered it! Remember what? The gunshot! I heard it too! Look at how Larry stands stupidly. Order! What is the meaning of this? The verdict has been decided. I'll call for adjournment. One moment, Von Karma. So you say you heard a gunshot? Yeah, I did. A gunshot that night. I was sitting here in the audience listening to the testimony. Then I realized something that he said was different from what I remember. Anyhow, I can't just sit here and let you call Edgy a murderer. It's just not right. I'll testify. Let me testify. Rubble, this guy smells. Order. Well, this is the first time something has happened like this in my court. I'm not quite sure how to proceed. Judge, you've already given your decision. The trial is over. Excuse me. Nick, this is it. Larry's given us one final chance at this. She's right. If only it wasn't Larry. He can make things even worse. Mr. Edgeworth was just declared guilty, Nick. It doesn't get any worse. You're right. Okay. Your Honor, if there is another witness, it is our duty to hear him speak. Right here, right now! A waste of time. The verdict cannot be overturned. Allow me to speak my opinion. In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict. In order to make no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard. What is this? I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty. Rabble, you can't do that in real court. Mr. Von Karma, I order you to call this new witness to testify. Now! What? The court will adjourn for a 5-minute recess. After that, we will hear the new witness. Look at, he's so silly. Court is adjourned. December 27th, 10:28 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby Number 2. Whew! That was too close. Sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth. I've seen worse. Yeah, right, Edgeworth. You're sweating bullets. I just wonder what Larry plans to say in there. Larry was at the lake that night. Yes. He said he went looking for the Seal Samurai balloon that flew onto the lake. Oh, right. And he found the balloon and the air tank that night. Yeah. Hey, Edgeworth. Huh? You say something right? Yeah, a lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong? It's nothing. Huh? Mr. Edgeworth, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. What's that? Why are your fingerprints on the weapon? Oh. When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. I couldn't understand what happened. I couldn't think straight. Then I saw the pistol laying on the floor in the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking. I didn't have a reason, really. I see. Right. Yeah? This might be our chance. Our chance? Von Karma has only ever run perfect trials. Perfect trials? perfectly prepared witness, perfectly completed evidence. That's the secret to his success. This is the first time he ever had to deal with something unexpected. He has let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court. And that someone is Larry. What are you getting at? It's likely his testimony will be full of holes, right?
That's right, Nick. No 10-minute trial this time. We'll milk this one for all it's worth.
Hey, it was 15 minutes. 15! Everything depends on Larry now. It's kind of cool that basically the two people that Edgeworth knew are helping him out, you know? I don't know, it's kind of different. It's cool. Alright, December 27th, 10:35 a.m. District Court, Courtroom number 3.
Robble, it's Miles.
Court is now back in session. Witness, please testify to the court about everything you saw on the night of December 24th.
Right, leave it to me.
Please, Larry, don't mess this one up. I hate to admit it, but you're our last chance. Von Karma didn't even have time to prep his witness. I just hope Edgeworth is right about being our big break. Witness testimony, the night of the murder. The night I was out in a boat on the lake. I was looking for something and I found it. So I quietly slipped the boat back into a rental shop dock. Then just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't even notice the boat. So after I heard a single gunshot, I went home. That was an unusual vague testimony, even for this court. In any matter, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor.
What's wrong, Nick?
It's Larry. I have no idea what he's going to say if I press him. I'm a little scared.
Well, we've come this far. There's no way to go but forward, Nick.
Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. The night of the murder. Alright, press everything. Milk everything out we can. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? There were so many things wrong, I don't even know where to begin. Well, okay. First of all, what time was it? Oh, it was after 11 when I went out in the boat. By that time, everyone had gone home for the night. So I waited until the coast was clear, so to speak. And why were you out on the boat at such a late hour? I was looking for something, I found it, okay. Let's get more out of that. Looking for something? Yeah. Mr. Butz, what was it that you were looking for? What the witness was searching for is irrelevant. Most likely he was hunting for this Gordy. You know, it wouldn't surprise me one bit if that was true. This is all irrelevant. Let's get it over with. So I quietly slipped the boat back into the rental shop dock. There's 2 shots, but he only heard 1. Around what time was that? Well, let's see. I figure I was searching for about an hour. I guess it was around 12, yeah. You're not sure? Hey, don't give me that face! I'm not some sort of human sundial, okay? People use watches these days, Larry. Sundial? I've seen one. They're interesting. Where did the sound come from? Yeah, well, I wasn't too sure about that. I looked around, you know. Did you look at the lake? Yeah, I looked. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't notice the boat. He didn't notice the boat. Wasn't there a boat on the lake?
Rabble, there was a boat.
Order. Well, Mr. Butz. Whoa. Everybody just calm down, okay? I mean, it was really foggy that night. I'm not sure whether there was a boat out there or not. Oh, okay, no problem. That's just the most important part of this case. So after I heard a single gunshot, I went home. Oh, I didn't. I didn't...
Hey, Nick. That was pretty wishy-washy testimony, wasn't it?
I guess I should start working on the contradictions.
Sorry, I wish I could be more helpful. I wish I could call my sister.
Actually, I missed one. I didn't press one of them. Alright, right here. So, you only heard one bang, correct?
Yeah. Huh. Well, Nick?
It was, okay, pretty... So we need to find a contradiction. Let's see, what would we present? Autopsy report? No. Nothing about the photo. Overhead map? No, no, no. Nothing, none of this stuff works. The gun, the parrot, Dale 6 case file, Dale 6... What does this say? Heard 2 sounds like gunshots after midnight. Okay. He heard 1, so let's actually press that. The single gunshot, that's the thing that's gonna have to help me here. Leota's deposition, that's the stuff from a trial. Alright, let's see. Wait a second, Larry! Wait as I create a new recording.
What?
You only heard 1 bang? You sure?
That's what I said, dude.
But Miss Lotta Hart testified yesterday that she heard 2 bangs. And the old man just now said the same thing. They both heard 2 gunshots that night.
Huh?
Were you even listening? Were you paying attention at all what they said?
Yo, Nick, please.
Huh?
You know, something's been bothering me. I'm a witness, see? I'm like a customer here. So you gotta treat me nice and stuff, okay?
Mr. Butz.
What?
You only heard 1 gunshot, are you sure?
Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure.
Huh?
Not sure? How can you not be sure? Yeah, well, I might have missed the other gunshot.
I was listening to something else. Something else?
My radio, dude, on my headphones.
What? Rabble, rabble, who listens to the radio?
Well, around this time he would listen to the radio, because Phoenix Wright was made about a decade ago, right? On the Game Boy Advance. Right? I believe I'm correct. Order, order, and stop the booing! Mr. Butz, you were listening to the radio on earphones?
Yeah, so what? That's criminal? That's a crime? I was listening to my radio. Everybody listens to the radio. What's the big deal?
They don't anymore. Mr. Von Karma, your opinion? Waste of time. I do not accept this witness, nor his shoddy testimony. Well, Mr. Wright, should he continue the testimony? Yes. No, continue. Yes, Your Honor. Please allow the witness to continue his testimony. Bah! Nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost. Very well, Mr. Butz. Please give your testimony and be sure to include the details like your radio.
Right. Leave it to me.
I wouldn't if there were any other way out there than this. Believe me. It's lonely being alone. Why? It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. That's why I was listening to all the requests shown on the radio, see? I was listening to it real booming loud, like. But I'm sure I heard the gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it too. What did the DJ say? You were listening to your radio at high volume?
Yeah, what's the big problem? Can a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country?
I truly believe Larry has no idea what the problem here is. Judge, can you believe a word this witness says? What he heard was probably nothing more than a drum beat from the radio. True enough, it is difficult to believe this testimony.
Wait, Your Honor! The witness said he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshot.
Excuse me? DJ?
An announcer. The guy who says things on the radio. Well, sort of.
Anyway, what this means is when he heard the sound, no music was playing. The DJ only talks between songs, so he could have heard the gunshot from the lake. I like to cross-examine a witness, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Wright. I can't believe I'm continuing this charade.